Hello. Hello. I am doing a tree ring pour. My first. So.
Yay! New techniques. We're so excited.
Hopefully it'll come out how we want it to.
So this is just a tile. It's matted and textured. I like pouring on these. They actually hold paint really, really well. So we will see how this goes.
Just gonna get it all covered. You can use a palette knife, spatula, whatever you want to use to spread it. I'm going to just tip it because I feel like it.
If you look at it, that's not cracking or anything right there already. That is just the texture of the tile itself. So that's something to keep in mind if you're using a textured tile.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm having trouble trying to get this to focus. Focus, focus, focus.
It'll be easier once there's color down.
Yeah, it doesn't like the white.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see how this works.
Do it.
First time ever doing a tree ring pour. Feel like none of my colors are coming up.
I know, you had like purple in there and
There are so many colors.
all kinds of colors in here. Oh, you make a little color. Did you mix it?
No, I did not.
Oh, you just layered? That's weird.
Yeah,
I guess the orange overtook everything.
I don't know, the video that I saw somebody doing this on just poured all of their colors one at a time and then poured it. So I don't know where all of mine are going to.
Oh, you have some colors coming in. They're just lower down. Yeah.
Everything's kind of coming off this side. I'm trying to... There we go. There we go. That's better. And then we continue.
Look, I see colors.
Yes, now there are
Do
colors.
it.
The white paint that I put down initially is just to help move everything.
That did anything. Trying to help it come off this side a little bit. Looks like a crazy dyed agate.
Okay, let's see how that fares. And we're gonna add a little more. I did put 1 drop of silicone into each color just for the fun of it. Most people I've seen do not put any silicone in it just because they want their rings to be very well defined. But I think, personally, that the rings will look just fine with cells in them as well. I don't think that'll cause much of an issue.
Purple.
I'm very surprised that there's so much orange.
There you go, all your cells.
I had such little amount of orange.
Yeah, compared to everything else you had in there.
Pinks and greens and yellow and orange just kind of owned it all.
Took over. Yeah, I can see why people don't silicone inside of the
Yeah.
the paint.
Yeah, I understood
your cells
why.
tend to take over.
I understood that in the first place. I understood why people don't typically do that, but I just wanted to do it for fun. Experiment, you know.
Yeah.
If it doesn't look good, you go over it again and do something else.
Wash it right off. Try again.
Now, the reason I'm kind of tilting it back and forth like this is so that I don't lose much of that, like, layering of the colors. Not that there's much colors left that's layered. It kind of upsets me, but...
Purple in there. Your green was... Oh, look.
Just like one
I found
spot.
the one spot of green
that's
on there.
That's sad green.
But your green was like the first layer to go down.
Yeah.
There was like a thin layer of green around the outside, and then it just pushed right off. I saw that happen.
Yep. Yes. That's another thing that putting some silicone in kind of helps with, because we got some yellow that popped up.
Big your cells are, though. The last one that I did, my cells didn't turn out that big.
I just put 1 drop of silicone in each one.
No, that's crazy.
And I actually mixed the silicone in fairly well instead of just lightly stirring it. So, I don't know. I don't understand fully how the silicone works when you mix it in. I understand the concept of it, but...
the chemistry behind it's a little different, I think.
Yeah. Well, not exactly what I wanted to have happen, but it...
I think it looks cool, though.
Yes,
Because you got, like, the rings
still think it
here
looks
with
pretty
the,
cool.
the cells, and then you have these celly rings here, and...
The surprise about this one is that I used almost all neon paints, and...
Came out very earthy for that, for the most
yeah,
part.
which is extremely strange. And I also used 2 glow-in-the-dark paints.
Well, that'd be interesting to see.
I don't know what happened with all of the neon.
Nope,
Jeez.
nothing. Sorry, guys.
That got very dark.
I'm sorry, I was trying to see if something would pop up in it already.
By glow-in-the-dark, I mean
Your
think,
black light.
Yes,
Yeah.
which I am going to go get my UV light in a minute to see.
We'll take some video or pictures or something.
We'll get some pictures or
pretty
something
this cells are.
using the UV light. Well, I will probably do a small tile of tree rings again without any silicone, and
See how that fares.
yeah, we'll see how that one comes out.
I talked him into it. I said, babe, you should do a tree ring pour because you're awesome at like the pours and the swipes and stuff. So you should do a tree ring because I'm too scared to try it yet.
Well, you see what happens when you add silicone.
Yes.
So we are going to do another video. I'm going to do a small tile and no silicone. And just a couple different colors. And we'll see how that one turns out.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night.